Just the clips of the week, the fun part. Hi, guys.
This has pretty much been explained.
Jonathon Daily. The annoying clip of the week goes to this lady who is upset that her EBT and Section 8 is getting taken away because someone reported her for having a 2023 or brand new BMW. So check this out.
I got a DHS letter in the mail this morning, and I just now opened it. And somebody reported me to the state of Michigan because I'm making money on TikTok, and I drive a 2024 BMW. They have cut my food stamps from almost $4,000 a month down to $88 a month. They are telling me if I want a review that I have to sell my car. So you're telling me if you were on welfare, food stamps, cash assistance, Section 8, you can't drive a nice car? They are forcing me to sell my brand new BMW, or I lose almost $4,000 in food stamps. Not only that, they have taken my cash assistance totally away. They are telling me that Section 8 will no longer be paying 95% of my rent, only 10% of my rent. So I will have to pay a little over $400 a month now instead of $60 a month.
So yeah, I mean, that's annoying. Not much commentary needed. I'm so sorry that your free ride is being brought to an end and that you need to report income. Everyone, I just started paying taxes yesterday. No, I'm just kidding. I started paying my taxes. It's not fun. It isn't. But ask what you can do for your country, not what your country can do for you. Let's get back to that mindset, shall we? And it's hard to, because when you work hard every day and you see your paycheck, for those W-2 workers out there, you see your paycheck and you see that 20+% is being taken out to fund people like this. So please, let's make some big changes, America. Let's do some common sense reform, and let's bring back prosecutions for EBT fraud, Section 8 fraud. It needs to be limited to 1% of the population or something, because I saw a video the other day of this landlord who said, oh, I met with a Section 8 potential tenant the other day, and he was driving a brand new S-Class Mercedes, and he liked the place, decided to rent it, and he asked if I had any other places on the street, and of course I said yes, and he was like, oh, cool. And of course his mom and sister were both on Section 8 as well, and they rolled up in brand new S-Classes as well. So that's the kind of thing that we need to start throwing people in jail for. Yeah, it may not necessarily be illegal to have a nice car like that, but why are you on Section 8? That means you're not working. They'll hand out car loans to anyone. That's why you can have a nice car and be on Section 8. But why are you on Section 8 unless you are absolutely disabled, absolutely incapable of working, have some chronic illness or disability? Which brings me to another point, and I'm going to do an episode on the abuse of claiming disability and Social Security benefits in America. But that is a major problem. I won't get into it, but if you look at statistics that I'll bring up in another episode, it's pretty alarming. If we continue at this rate, I don't know who's going to be left to work to subsidize the lifestyles of people claiming disability who really are not disabled. It's a scary thought. Let's go to the feel-good clip of the week. Here's Elon talking about the fact that he is being accused of wanting to steal Social Security benefits or information from people. And that's what he's looking into at Doge when he's looking through the Social Security spending. But just take a listen.
It's an interesting narrative that you shouldn't have access to this Social Security information, as if no one's had access to it before, as if the Biden administration in 2023 there was like 53 people, some of them were students, that had access to all this stuff.
Yeah. As it is, there are tens of thousands of federal employees that have access already to the system. Anyone from Doge has to go through the same vetting process that those federal employees went through. So it's not like some unvetted random situation. If, for example, there's a security clearance needed, the Doge person has to have that same security clearance. So there's no reduction in security.
So yeah, I mean, that's funny. They will say anything to attack this guy when all he's doing is just trying to help out the American taxpayer and show a little transparency of, okay, this is where your money's going. And yeah, I mean, there's 30% of it that we don't even know where it goes, or there is 109-year-old people receiving Social Security benefits, or there is COVID loans going out to 11-year-olds, and the left is freaking out about it. It's funny. Anyways, final thoughts. Again, if you're out there struggling to find motivation on a daily basis, this is something that helps me when I am having one of those days. It actually comes from a Days Gone, a video game. That's right, for my gamers out there. The main character of the game is trying to help his best friend who just lost his arm get out of this depressive state that he's in. And so he says, Boomer, Buster, whatever his name is, what helps us keep us going? Why do we get out and grind every day? This is during a zombie apocalypse, so it's great, right? Because essentially, why it's kind of got to be hard to find motivation when everyone out is either fighting zombies or there's no resources. It takes a daily grind just to survive. So what do you need to motivate yourself? And he says, why we get out and motivate ourselves? Why we get out and grind and survive and try our best to make the best of every day, because what the hell else are we going to do? And I liked that, because that's so true. Like, well, what else are you going to do? Just sit down, be depressed, and cry all day about life? No. And that brings me to my final thought of, I've had many days where I was, felt lazy or didn't want to hit the gym, didn't want to work hard all day. And I do regret those days. But I've never had a day where I hit the ground running, hit the gym, worked hard all day, and then sat back at the end of the day and looked back and regretted, wow, I really regret going to the gym. I really regret working hard today. No, but I did regret those days where I was lazy and skipped the gym, or didn't work nearly as hard as I could, or didn't work. I did regret those days. So live regret free, get out and work hard, because what the hell else are you going to do? Have a good one. Thanks for listening. Stay informed and get the latest legal tips, news, and insights. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to all our pages. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you get updated anytime we upload a new podcast. Come get your dose of excellence on a daily basis.